Welcome to Today I Work On, and today I'm going to go over how to install a new air filter on the 4C. So here's the air filter. It looks like a K&N air filter, but this is a BMC air filter. It's from Italy, so hey, why not, right? 4C Italian air filter, Italy, boom boom. You know, that's what you got to do, right? The part number on this is FB543708. So I think I need to take off actually the right rear wheel tire to get to the air filter. So let me start working on that and see if I can find it. In the middle of the car, you can see this little block right there. Can you see it? It's right there. That is one of two jack points. The other jack point is a little bit closer to the front of the car. So make sure, because this is carbon fiber, you want to hit that jack point. So I'm going to use that jack point and lift up the car. Obviously the front of the car is lighter than the rear, so the front gets jacked up first. The only not cool part about working on the 4C is I don't know where I could put a safety jack when I work on the car. I have to basically depend on the manual jack. I think I'm gonna buy some quick jacks for the car because they're actually on sale today. And I think that will be the best move for this car when I work on everything like that. Next up, I'm going to take off these Allen bolts. I'll tell you what they are in a minute. And these bolts up here, and I think that'll pop this piece off, which I believe the intake is right here. So hopefully it's there. Let me get going on that. Looks like they're 5mm bolts. So 1, 2, 2, and then I got to take these off. So they look really tiny. Let me see what they are. So let me start working on this. Oops, wrong way. All right, these are 10mm bolts. So there's 3 of them. We'll take these off. Oh, there's a 4th. Don't forget about that one. All right, so 4 bolts. And let's take this out. Ta-da! Wow, and look at that. That is the one side of the 4C. Basically, you could get to everything. So that's really nice. Let me, so this is the air box right here. And looks like there's some tiny little bolts there that I gotta take off. So let me find out what sizes these are. It looks like there's 4 bolts that hold the air filter in. So I'm gonna get my 1/4" wrench here. And I'll take this off. 7mm, super tiny. So, all right, let me take them off. I'll try to get some video of all of this underneath. Look at what we have here. We have the old filter. So let's take a look. I think you could actually get to this. I could get to this on my 4-post lift. I think it'd be easier. So this is the old filter. So that's what it looks like. That's an OEM filter right there. I will save it. Here is the new filter. So let's do a comparison. New filter, old filter, they kind of look the same. This one looks like it'll breathe a little better. Now I will put in this new air filter. All right, next up we'll put this new filter in here. I'll go from underneath. I think that'll work the best. And then we'll just shove it in this hole here. And then I think it'll just hold on. So that's about it. I left this one bolt in right here because it's hard to get to from underneath. I actually had to use my phone and mirror a video to get it in. So I'm gonna put this one in last, but I do know where it goes. So I will put this back in like so. I will hold it. I will put this bolt back in. Come on. All right, so this is the first funky little project I have had on the 4C because it's a weird spot. That's done, and then the last one is completely blind. So what I do is I just turn on my phone like this, flip it around, and then I could see the bolt. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. All right, that's done. I'm gonna use my phone and check it. All right, that's in. All right, so that is the That's the air filter. Now let me close this all back up. The panel back in, and now I'm just going to put the tire back on. It's pretty straightforward. I will get the torque specs in a second, so let me start working on putting the tire back on. These new Milwaukee impact guns are super cool because you see that little, that little round option. It goes slow, and then it goes soft. How amazing is that? It's a soft shutoff, so you don't over torque the bolts. So I love that. So we're not gonna have this problem taking these bolts off again, because I will talk them to spec, and I will get that spec to you. I'll get that spec to you in a second. I'm slowly gonna lower the car down, and there's a discussion on the forums about what we should do for a torque. So it's either 75 or 85. That means what I'm gonna do is, so that's a 75 American units, or 108-ish on the metric scale. So I'm gonna go with 80. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 80 foot-pounds of torque, which is around 108.5 Newton meters. I think it should be safe there. This wheel definitely was way tighter than that, unfortunately. So let's see how it feels. Yeah, that's about right. That feels good. All right, so that's done. I'm gonna start it up and then we'll see how it sounds. All right, let's start it up. You can see that? Everything looks good. Wow, that actually sounds a lot better. If it wasn't raining, I would take this for a rip, but let's recap this video. Well, that's it for the air filter video. I hope you have a good visual now on how to install the air filter. I had no idea. I saw one video, the lighting was horrible. I couldn't really see much, so I kind of went into it blind. But it's a pretty easy install, and I will put in the description all of the tools you need to do this air filter. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it. If you like more 4C videos that I'm gonna do, because next up we got the suspension, which I'm super excited about, please subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.